Howdy folks, welcome to another beautiful morning out here in West Vancouver. I'm down here at the beach. I'm a little early for my 6 a.m. run with Stan, so I thought I'll just make a video and chat to you a little bit. So yesterday it was raining properly for the whole day. Very cold, very rainy day, and it's like still coolish. It's not warm, but it looks like the rain's cleared up. Well, I don't know for how long. It would be nice if we get a bit of sunshine. And this area that you see here, this is where the West Vancouver Cultural Festival will be happening, literally next week Friday. So very soon, make sure you come through. We've got the South African Pavilion going on there. Looking forward to meeting you and seeing you over there. All right, so what should we talk about today? Yeah. Interesting. I had a nightmare last night, and it was all about affordability, or how are we going to retire here in Canada, because it is, look, I mean, we absolutely love it here. The kids like it here. It's a great place. It's a great way of life. It's safe. It's clean. Although I do see some rubbish lying around. I mean, you always have people that dump stuff. I mean, look at that plastic things lying over there. So I suppose no matter where you go in the world, you'll have those guys. But the bottom line is, it's amazing. We really enjoy it here. Vancouver is great. We live in the house. It's great. There's some news. Belinda's got a new job offer that she's probably going to take, which is going to make her fully remote. So that means we can move, theoretically. We can move somewhere else where it's a little bit cheaper. But then again, I don't know how much sense that makes. Anyway, let's get back to the nightmare. So the issue that I had, or the nightmare that I had, is about how the hell are we ever going to retire over here? I mean, we can survive. Cost of living is high, housing is high, all of that. And we can survive while we are, what the heck is that? While we are working, you know. But how are we ever going to retire? Because, I mean, retirement, when you don't have an income, it's going to become fairly expensive. Hopefully our kids will, like, you know, find their paths and have incomes and stuff by then. But I guess the big worry is still property. You know, I was looking at houses in the US. You can still buy land for like 40 grand or 30 grand right throughout the US. Jeez, you could buy a ranch in certain places in Texas, and even up here in Washington State, for like $45,000 you can buy a 30-acre piece of land. You know, that's the kind of thing that's not available in Canada. So anyway, just one of those things that bugs me. As happy as we are over here, the question is, what are we going to do? And you know, you might think it's long, but I mean, I'm turning 55 this year. So what? I've got another 10 years. And in those 10 years, I must either get very lucky, win the lottery, invent something amazing that pays me a crap load of money, hope that AI becomes so important that we all get a UBI and we all get given houses. And those are my options, really. Because I don't know how else we will ever be able to afford a home and be there. You know, there's a whole generation of people that came in and that managed to buy properties, and that is generational wealth. And saying that, I mean, as much as we love Canada, I can go back to South Africa right now with the money that I have and buy myself a really decent home in Cape Town and be fine. Where over here, it's probably not even a deposit on a home. So yeah, that's an interesting thing. That's a really interesting thing that we need to worry about, or that we need to think about. But then again, you know, I believe it always works out. So somehow things will work out and we will be able to make it. For the rest, just enjoy it. It's such a cool place. Anyway, speaking about moving and finding a new home, so like I said, the situation is Belinda got a new job that's fully remote, so she doesn't need to go in the office and she can work from wherever she wants to, which is absolutely amazing. So the first thing we thought about is like, hey, we can move. But then we started looking at the numbers and we started looking at the reality. And there's not many places that we can move to that is significantly cheaper. Especially since she must now work from home as well, same as me. And if we both work from home, we would need at least a 4-bedroom place or something a little bit bigger with an extra, extra office space, because we cannot work in the same office space full time. There's just not enough, she's going to be on lots of calls and so am I. And apparently I'm loud. So the situation is that we would need to find a place where we can both work from, and if we start looking at rentals in that space, then there's not a lot around that is actually much cheaper than what we have at the moment. You know, you could probably save like $500-600 a month on rent, but you will have to give up a significant amount of space, and you will have to like squeeze in. And then of course the other thing is, I don't know, man, it's not easy. Angelique still has a year in school here in West Van, so we don't necessarily want to move her. We have to keep a big house because, I mean, the kids are not going to be in a situation where they will be able to move out, honestly. It's just not cost effective. I mean, they can't stay anywhere. If we move somewhere far, if the kids are going to study, it will probably be around here somewhere, at one of Cap U or one of the cheaper universities. And if that's the case, it means we have to we have to live around here so they can live with us, because we can't afford at the moment to actually rent space for them to go and stay or pay dorm fees and stuff like that. It's just way too expensive. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. But you know what, at the end of the day, I don't worry about it too much, because I also know that, I was saying to Belinda the other day, you know, it ebbs and tides. It comes and goes. It's always done, you know. Sometimes it gets a little bit harder, cash flow gets a bit tight, and then I work a little harder and I come up with some solutions, and then things start going well again. And then when it goes very well, I actually like stop working very hard and I start being a little bit more relaxed. And then the next thing, it's the next cycle. It's funny. Any which way, check this out. I love it. So this is a little community garden just here by the beach. Argyle Village Pollinator Garden. It's so cool. I assume people get allocated a little piece here, and then they can plant whatever they want. Some people plant just normal plants. Others have got veggies. What has this person got? Oh, we got some kale, some lettuce, some strawberries over there, a lot of tomatoes. Man, this is going to be awesome. Strawberries, I think those are beans over there. How cool. How cool is this? I'm not sure what this is. Potatoes, maybe? I don't know. Beets. I must actually find out how you get access to. I love planting stuff. And this one's just wasted. I think these are old potatoes that's coming up here. Wow, this person's got a good head start. Check it out. The kale is already huge. This is so cool. Anyway, yeah, my little garden is coming along, but yeah, it's also not just easy. It's oh, look at this one, carrots, beets, onions, so nice, right here on the ocean. Anyway, yeah, my little garden is coming along, but man, sometimes it makes me struggle. It's just a little bit too cold still. I was planting my tomatoes out, and I was putting my plants outside, and they kept on dying, my little cucumber plants and everything. And then eventually when I went to Lowe's to go buy something, I stopped at the garden center, and I saw a big sign there that they said, don't put your little tomatoes and stuff outside yet, it's too cold at night still. So now I've got everything in little pots inside the house, hoping that they would, giving them a bit of head start. So now that's going well. They actually look like they're enjoying it. So we'll see. Hopefully by the end of this summer we'll be harvesting tomatoes from all over the world, because I planted quite a wide variety from all over the world. I bought like a variety pack of seeds. So we'll see how that goes. It'll be fun and games, I hope. Anyway, folks, this is it. It's almost time for our run to start. So I think I'm going to sign off. Let me see. Think I'm going to sign off. You all must have a absolutely sensational day. I'm going to go do my run, and after that hopefully catch up on some work and take some more of those little monkeys off my back, get some stuff done. Still have a lot of preparation to do for this West Vancouver Cultural Festival. I need to get some posters printed. Oh man, yeah. All right, you all must have a good one. Cheers.